Welcome back. In the spirit of the Halloween season, we decided to dress up as our favorite comic book villain.
Yes.
And
Here we are.
Yeah, we're here. I'm Catwoman.
And I'm Harley Quinn. Nice to meet ya.
Meow. She doesn't even say that, right? Michelle Pfeiffer. So I chose to do the Michelle Pfeiffer version of Catwoman because there is no other Catwoman that could be her. I don't care. Fight me on it. You ain't getting Halle Berry. I don't care about what's her name? Oh, what was her name? Anne Hathaway, Eartha Kitt. I know she was the original Catwoman, but yeah, no. Michelle Pfeiffer was the best Catwoman in the history of Catwomans for me, in my opinion.
I didn't watch all the Catwoman, so I can't
I've
say.
seen I didn't see I don't think I've seen two of them. I saw the one with Halle Berry.
Me too.
And I saw
good.
the one with I was not impressed.
Well, because you like the one with Michelle Pfeiffer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I've seen that.
I didn't like her costume. I just didn't like it. I mean, it was a good movie. I'm not gonna say it was a bad movie. It was a good movie, but she's not Catwoman.
Michelle Pfeiffer all the way.
All the way, every day. Yeah.
Well, now they're gonna have Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn, and I don't know how I feel about that.
I kind of think she's gonna do great at it.
I think she's gonna do a great job as her character
because her style is very funky and weird, and it really fits into
right. That's why I agree with that. I definitely think that she would do a good job. It's just Margot Robbie. That's my.
Oh yeah.
That's her.
Yeah. I like her too. I like her as Harley Quinn.
Yeah, she's gorgeous too. Oh my god, she's
perfect. Yeah. Did you see Barbie?
I did.
You did? Mm-hmm. Did you like it?
I liked it. I thought it was so cute.
Really? I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it?
No, I want to watch it, but I haven't gotten a chance to watch it.
Somebody else that had watched it that I spoke to, she was like, it was okay.
I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about it.
I thought it was cute. I thought it was cute.
Yeah, I heard a lot of mixed reviews about it. But anyway, so we decided to do our Halloween theme. And we're gonna try to keep up with it throughout the month of October, Halloween season. And so we're gonna see how it goes. But I love my Catwoman. I love this outfit. This is actually the closest one that I've ever seen to Michelle's. Yeah.
That looks good.
So
love it.
Yeah, I love it too. I gotta wrap it in paper though, because when I took it out, it was just like that's why I had to put oil on over it, because I was just like,
oh my goodness.
I was gonna sound like stuck tape, when you oh my goodness. So favorite comic book female villain, Catwoman for me. And you know what? I don't even think they're like real villains. They have it's like they do bad for good, kind of.
Yeah.
In some instances.
Yeah, I guess they're not really like the ones out there like really
doing
all the bad stuff.
Yeah. So whatever. Anyway, yes, Michelle. That's what she does in the movie. So yeah, she gives herself a bath like a cat. She licks herself and she goes, look, hear the tape? Don't do that. So now we're gonna carry on the rest of the segment. Like I always say, usually in the beginning, but we went straight into talking about Halloween and stuff and costumes. Just because, when you first see us, you might have been like, oh wait, you guys are in costumes, so whatever. Anyway, but you can follow us on YouTube. You can follow us on Spotify. You can follow us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and a bunch of other places. Sweet Cherry Podcast. I am your host, Cherry.
And I'm your host, Fox.
Today you can call me. What was her name? Selena. I forgot her name. It was Selena.
Well,
something.
I called Margot freaking Margot, so it's okay if you get the name wrong.
Oh no! I mean, in the movie, in Batman, her name is Selena.
Oh, I don't know.
Something I forgot. Whatever, but yeah, and Harley was Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
Or just call her Catwoman. That's it.
Yeah, you can call me Catwoman.
I'm just gonna call you Catwoman.
Yeah. Meow. So, and guys, we started a Patreon, which I'm so excited about. So you can follow us for exclusive content on Patreon, episodes that you will not find anywhere else except Patreon or Spotify, the subscription aspect of it. So go ahead and follow us, support us. You'll have extra content there, behind the scenes, photos and things like that. So go ahead and you can show us some love by supporting us right on over and Patreon and Spotify.
Yes.
Yeah. So excited. So, okay, here we go. Can you really just be friends with benefits? Can a guy and a girl? Well, it doesn't have to be just guy and girl. Can anybody just be friends with benefits?
I don't think for long.
You don't think for long?
No, unless there's like, I think feelings are gonna get involved. One way or another, I feel like somebody's feelings are gonna be involved.
Somebody's feelings. Yeah. I agree. I think eventually someone's feelings will someone will eventually start to have feelings. Mm-hmm. But I think there are people that'll just be like this is what it is and this is all it's gonna be and bye.
Now, do you think that those people that say that do also catch feelings? And they just hide it well?
I don't know, because there are some cold people where they just
that they really
it's really just
that.
Yeah, like I'm doing my thing. I don't need any complications in my life right now. I'm doing such and such, whether it be work, school, or anything like that. And I don't need no distraction. I don't need to be worrying about my boyfriend or my girlfriend or this and that and the other. Like, we're just here to hang out and scratch an itch when we need the itch scratched. Yeah. And they just go about, their thing. Because I think sometimes people can be attracted to someone sexually, but they're not really attracted to them beyond that. Like they can have a sexual chemistry or whatever, but they're not really into the person,
and they can't see themselves with the
person, right? So they can just take it for what it is. We're just hanging out, friends with benefits or whatever, and I know that this person is not the person for me, but we do have a sexual chemistry. So that part is fine and it's fun, and we both know that this is how it's going to be. It's not going to be anything more or less,
Right.
I think there are lots of times that people could be like that.
Can just know this is what it is and that's it. They just want you physically and that's it.
Right. Whatever. He's a good looking guy and,
I don't really want him,
but I don't want
sucks as a person.
Right. Or maybe they're not as goal oriented as you are. You're super focused on something in your life and they're just hanging, doing whatever, not really, or maybe
have the same goals as you,
or right, or have the same goals or even same interests as you, but whatever, you think the person is good looking and there's a sexual energy between you guys and you're just let's do that.
Yeah. I guess there are people that are like that. To me, it's that's how do you not? I mean, if that's how you're going into the situation, I guess, and if you're that type of person that won't catch feelings, because I feel like you could get into a situation like that. And what if you do catch feelings for them anyway? And then you're like, actually, the sex is so great that I kind of see.
But is that worth
myself with them?
Is that
Not
worth
so
a
bad.
relationship?
No. Of course not. Not
like
just
because the
sex,
person is
but-
just, right. Like, is it worth building a relationship just on the sex
no,
and everything
but
else?
they could
just,
end up
like,
catching feelings, like liking them and thinking, oh, well, actually, they're not really like how I thought. Like, and then they do end up catching feelings.
yeah, that's true.
And then there's just
I mean,
cold people.
A lot of times, I'm pretty sure people start off as a friends with benefit, and then
they want that. They have
and
that
then they
mentality
end up going, on a different route. Like,
further.
I think I really like him. And usually it's the
She's
girl.
not so bad. I think I can wife her.
Yeah, like, oh, she's actually really cool. Like, I
Right.
have a really good time, and find myself wanting to hang out with her more
Mhm.
often than I thought I would. You
Yeah.
know,
Yep. Could happen.
it could. I think it definitely could happen. I think it definitely does happen. I think that happens more often than the not
Yeah.
happening.
Right. That's what I
You know.
think too.
Because especially like with the women,
Yes.
Yeah,
We're emotional, so
we're emotional, and then if the guy does something extra, I think it also depends how the guy treats it also. Like, if the guy is like,
yes.
now
Definitely.
doing things different, like, oh, let's hang out and let's go out for dinner, or let's go out to eat, or whatever, let's grab a bite to eat, could be lunch, whatever. And he didn't do that before. You know what I'm saying? Like, before, it was just like strictly just kind of just hooking up, like,
Mhm.
what are you doing? Can I come over? Type
Right.
shit. But then now he starts doing these different things, and which puts into the girl's mind, like, wait a minute, like, does he like me now?
Right, 'cause
Like
he's
that,
doing
because he's
extra
doing
stuff.
extra stuff. And then she starts building her emotions and feelings off of that,
Mhm.
instead of like saying no. Like, no, I don't want to go out. Like, we're not doing that. This is not what this is about. We're
Right.
friends with
Mhm.
benefits. Like,
Right. We're not hanging out.
Yeah, you're not taking me to dinner.
Right.
Like, if it was already a friend that you already had, you guys just hung out and nothing ever happened between you, but you guys decided, like, look, I'm not trying to hook up with just anybody. So you want to be like my hookup partner?
Right.
Like, I'm not trying to hook up with random people that I meet. Like, so do you want to be like my hookup partner? We'll still hang out the way that we hang out. Like,
Mhm.
that doesn't change until someone changes it. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying? And then from there, I think once you change the dynamic, that's when it's just like, wait a minute.
Mhm.
You
That's
know?
when things
Yeah.
change completely.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think you know, you start calling them like at different times, or start calling them every day.
Texting them throughout the day.
Yeah, and
stuff.
you're like, I think then it becomes like too much. Like, wait a minute, you're going off. Stop. You're going off what we're supposed to be doing here.
Exactly. He's doing a little too much right now.
Keep it the way it was. I said friends with benefits.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I think it depends on how you maintain the dynamic of the friendship and stuff like that. If you start doing extra stuff that you didn't do before,
Mhm.
someone is going to be thinking someone else wants a little more than what it is.
Yeah. They're gonna end up catching feelings, and that's it. She's in love. Now you need a restraining order.
Damn, restraining order. And then, like, you're like, oh yeah, let's go out, and then you guys go out, and then you drop her off at home and nothing happens. Nah, that's like too romantic
Yeah,
and sweet, and
right.
like,
that is totally off topic, totally off of what you guys had originally.
Yeah, because now
discussed.
you're like treating it like like a sweet date. You're gonna take her home and just kiss her on the cheek and goodbye.
Yeah, like
no.
it was like a first date or something. And
Yeah.
you're trying to get her to like you and not be, aggressive.
Just a benefit partner.
Yeah, can't do that.
Yeah, you can't. You can't, especially with girls. Like you can't mess with their mind or emotion. Like if you want to keep it just as a friends with benefits, then you just have to keep going with whatever it is that you guys were doing and add absolutely nothing else to your relationship, to your friendship, or whatever it is that you guys agreed upon. You can't add anything else to it, because once you start adding things to it, then we're gonna start thinking like differently.
Yeah, you're gonna get attached, and you're gonna have feelings, and maybe he likes me, and whatever. And what is he gonna do next when we go out?
How come he hasn't called me today?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I didn't get a text from this morning. Then you get mad. Then you catch an attitude with him.
Right,
And then
right.
It's like, wait a second.
Yeah, and that's when you start changing the dynamic into something that it wasn't supposed to be, because you start getting mad, like, oh, how come you didn't call me today? Where were you? Or what were you doing? And blah 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 blah, and like it just starts changing even more so from there. Yeah.
Can't do that. Can't do it. You're right. You can't add absolutely nothing to just the link up, and
whatever you guys like agreed on. Like if you were friends before and you still like, maybe you guys hung out like once a month or whatever it was, like keep that same energy. Like, yeah, we can hang out still, but when you do hang out, don't hook up.
Right. It got to be normal
hangout. It got to be like normal hangout, the way that you were before or whatever. But you can't hang out, have a good time, and then go and kind of hook up, because then that also will change. I think that also changes the dynamic, or what the girl is thinking, or even the guy, because because you went out plenty of times before and nothing ever happened. Like even if you were attracted to the person or whatever, but you already knew like this is your friend, this is what it is and whatever. But I think if you go out and start having a good time, and then you go home and you guys start messing around, it's gonna change. Something changes, because now you wake up in the morning together, and then you're like, wow, we never did this before. We went out, we had a good time, and we came home, we messed around, and he slept with me and he hugged me, and it starts to get confusing. Now you're mixing, instead of just like, hey, yeah, we hung out, let's just hang out, and you're gonna go home, and then I'm gonna go home or whatever, and then tomorrow maybe I'll call you up so we can
round 2 or 5, whatever.
But I think that would change it also. Like you can't just
I think it's different with the friend, like doing that with a friend than with somebody random.
What do you mean?
Yeah, because me personally, I feel like if you have a friendship with the person and then you start doing that on the side, because you guys already have a friendship and you care about each other, I feel like it might kind of like screw things up.
Okay.
In your friendship, I think. And I think it's, I don't know, the whole friend, actual friend, like, I know it's friends with benefits, but I mean, like, if it was somebody that you weren't that
so you mean like an acquaintance more, right? Or so that would work better.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
somebody you're close.
Right. If it's someone, I wouldn't do it if it was somebody that I was really close with.
Yeah, because that's all feelings are involved there.
I think, because I think and then not even that if there are feelings involved, but you're really, really close with the person, and then if feelings start to happen, then you just messed up the friendship.
Yeah.
Because
you already have feelings for them as a friend.
As a friend. Right. So it would be better to do with someone that's just an acquaintance that, you don't really, hang out or call on the weekends or, really be talking to like that all the time.
Yeah, that's when it should just be that. It shouldn't be anything with, I don't even think it should be any conversations really throughout the days and stuff like that. Like.
But then that wouldn't be a friend. It would have to, like occasionally, like, hey, what's up? How you been? How you doing?
Yeah, it can't. I don't think it should be like an everyday thing.
Right. Yeah.
Because I feel like that's all gonna lead to like some type of feelings, and then or maybe getting annoyed. If oh, I didn't hear from him today, or I didn't hear from her today, you know.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Maybe not every
Maybe
day.
not like a friend, like don't do it with a friend.
An acquaintance,
Yeah, someone, that you talk to from time to time,
but you're not close.
but you're not close.
Definitely
Yeah,
not
because
close
you
to.
don't want to ruin anything if something happens. You or them start to have feelings or something like that. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That would be best.
Mhm.
And still, even still, like, because you could be acquaintance and then start, still liking the
And
person.
then yeah, you could still end up.
But you would just
keep
have
your
to
feelings in
just-
check.
Yeah, we're not here for that. You gotta just, go with the flow of what you
the
guys
agreement.
the agreement was. Like,
Mhm.
we're just here to bang it out. Good night. Goodbye. Ain't nobody staying over nowhere. Like, you're not spending the night at my
Just
house.
here for a
I'm
good
not
time.
spending the night at
Right.
yours. Like,
Yeah,
you
that's it.
come and
None of that.
goodbye.
None of that. Especially no forehead kisses. Don't dare even do anything like
Oh
that.
my gosh. Don't even caress my face. Never mind a forehead kiss. Don't even do anything that's affectionate.
Yeah, no affection.
Yeah, you can't. Because if you like,
She has to know, the other person has to know that it's strictly just that.
yeah.
So they need to
1000%.
leave with the memory that, wow, that was some great sex, but there's nothing else because
Right.
they're literally just bending you over or whatever they're doing.
Yeah, like we're just
It's just that. We're
that.
coming just for that. It's
Yeah.
not give me kisses and hugs and touch
Oh,
me
don't
and-
even hug.
Yeah, that's too close.
Don't even hug because that's just too too not nice, but too affectionate.
Affectionate.
Yeah. Like, you can't be affectionate.
Yeah. Just
Don't
basically
just
can't
no
be
affection
affectionate.
at all.
Mhm.
No, like touching your face, caressing your
Staring
hair,
into your eyes. while
Yeah,
they're touching
no,
your face
yeah,
or-
no. It's just gotta be like, bye.
Till next time.
I'm here. I'm here. Go my clothes. And then be like, all right. Yeah, put my pants on and be like, see you later.
All righty.
I gotta go back to
that was a good one.
studying or whatever it is. I got work to finish. Bye.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
how it should be.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. You can't. Don't be making the other person fall in love.
No, definitely.
There's a
divorce.
movie, I think called Bends with Benefits.
Friends
but-
with benefits.
Yeah, is that what I said?
I think it said Ben's with benefits.
I meant friends, guys. I meant friends,
Not Ben's.
not Bens. Yeah, I meant friends. So friends, huh?
That was a sneeze or a cough? Sneeze and cough.
Friends with benefits. With I think it was with
Mhm.
Justin Timberlake
I think there is one.
and Mila Kunis.
Oh wow, that's old.
Yeah, it's an
It's
old
really
movie.
old. Okay.
And they decided, and then of course at the end, you know what happens?
They fell in love.
Yeah,
they
they
were
were so in love about to get married.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
It's just a movie.
Usually ends with somebody crying their ass off, hysterical, going through trauma, and having to heal. That's real life.
Yeah. But it was a cute movie though.
I gotta watch it. I gotta rewatch it because I don't remember.
Yeah,
lot of it.
it's an oldie, rom-com type movie. I like Justin Timberlake though.
Yeah, what happened to him? He's like, is he still married to
Jessica Biel.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they're still married. Yeah, there was
What
like a
happened?
scandal because he was kind of being fresh with somebody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then after that scandal, like he just kind of
Disappeared.
disappeared and got quiet. He had to
Oh,
work on that
shit.
marriage.
For real. Oh wait, what was the scan? Who was the scandal with?
I don't remember her. I don't remember her name.
Okay.
But it was from a movie that he was filming or something like
Oh
that.
shoot.
And I think like he was like holding her hand under the table or something like something along those lines.
Mhm.
And you know, of course, the paparazzi caught it, and
Oh
you
shit.
know, it's like, oh,
Then he
he was
disappeared for a while.
being inappropriate, you
Yeah.
know.
Mhm.
And I think there was other things that he was doing too that made it
Wow.
look, you know. So I think he laid low for a while
Yeah,
so
you
he
don't
can.
even hear about her either.
Well, you hardly ever heard about his wife.
What was she on? Was she on Party of Five?
Seventh Heaven.
Seventh Heaven. Okay, she was on Seventh Heaven. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, but now he's starting to come back out a little bit.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah, because I think they're doing something with NSYNC.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
I know.
Oh, I'm excited.
Everybody's
about
been
that.
dying for them to come back because you know, like the Backstreet Boys came back
Yes,
and
I
stuff
heard
like
about
that. And yeah, so now
Wow, imagine that would be so cool.
they actually weren't they at the MTV?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, me either.
I missed it.
But I think they were something's going on with them. So I don't know if they're doing like a reunion. They're coming out with a new song. I don't know what's happening, but something's happening.
We gotta check that out.
But I do like Justin Timberlake. Huh? You don't like him?
I like his voice. I
Yeah.
thought he was he definitely got handsome as he grew up, but I wasn't like, you know. You mean you like his music, or you find
Oh, I
him,
like his music.
or you think he's fine? Is that what you mean? Like, you think
I
he's
don't
fine?
think he's fine. Like he's nice. I think he's nice looking. But there's something about him that's sexy.
Oh, okay. I got what you're saying.
So like I don't know if it's like he just got so
The swag.
yeah,
probably,
like something. I don't know what he got, but I think he is sexy
Mhm.
in a sense. But I don't think like he's like, oh damn, he looks freaking great or
Yeah,
whatever.
right.
Like, you know. Yeah, no.
Yeah, he's nice looking.
He's nice looking. He's a nice looking guy.
Mhm.
Yeah, but he got in trouble.
Oh my god. Wild
He was
out
trying
over
to
there.
have friends with benefits
Yes, he was.
while he was married
With his co-star
with his
got
coworker and got in trouble.
right away.
Yeah. Well, who knows if it was right away? Because I'm like, damn, if so they were filming. Oh, I think it was the rap party of whatever they were filming.
Oh,
so who
really?
knows what else was going on that whole time that
Yeah.
they were filming, you know?
Yeah, because
I don't think that's the first time.
No, you're not just gonna. The first time you're gonna be holding somebody's hand under the table.
Yeah,
the hell
or
outta
touching
here.
their leg or whatever the hell he was doing.
Yeah, if it's gonna be the first time you're a celebrity, it's gonna be in closed doors, and nobody's gonna see it.
Yeah. So he was like, you know, he was drunk and this, that, and the other. Blame it on the goose. Blame it on the Henny. Blame it on the For real though. Yeah, that was you know, because it wasn't a restaurant. So like whatever. Oh, I think it was a restaurant. Whatever it was, dinner, restaurant, party. You know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, he got his hand caught in the cookie jar.
He was really trying for that friends with benefits. He sure was. Maybe he had that for a little while.
Maybe that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, because this was the ending of it. So who knows what else was happening
Yeah.
all those months that they're
We're
potentially filming
Yep.
or whatever, you know. I think it's definitely there was something going on. But she was quiet, the girl. Yeah, I'm gonna give her props because she ain't say a peep.
Oh, she didn't say nothing.
Like,
no comment.
no comment. Plead the fifth. But he was just like, yes, I'm sorry. It was inappropriate of me to act this way. You know.
Oh my god, I didn't hear
She
about
was,
that.
like
That's
quiet,
funny.
like I'm not gonna get myself in trouble.
Right. This is the end of my acting career. Like, let me just shut up.
He
Or
was
make it
not
work.
my friend with benefit. It was one time. He was just holding my hand, touch my leg.
He was trying to get there, but
And I was like, stop. But I sat there and let him
And let it happen.
stop. You're gonna get me in trouble.
But no sign of leg movement, nothing.
They didn't catch me. I ain't the married one. I ain't. I'm single.
Yeah, that's definitely her. That was definitely her mentality.
Like, I didn't do it.
Yup.
Like,
Let him deal with that.
I'm free. They are gonna be like, you whore, you knew he was married.
Yep.
I was just sitting at the table and I don't know what was happening. He just held my hand.
I was confused. I was drinking too. I thought it was my hands.
Blame it on the goose. Blame it on the Henny. I thought I was holding my own hand. I don't even know what was. You know what? I even blacked out when I went home. You sure that was me in the picture?
Nope, that wasn't me.
I would never. Yeah, but that friend and benefit didn't turn into nothing. So
Yeah, that was cut off right away.
right away, she ain't have a chance. Nobody had a chance to make it go further.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it. Just cut it quick.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, and you can't be friends with benefits for too long. Like, it just has to be like, you know.
Yes, I agree. Because then how is
Because how you gonna be friends with benefits for like 6
10
months?
years.
10 years. Bitch, you married. We married. We've been friends with benefits for 10 years. We about to buy a house together. 10 years. What? And popped out a baby
I
in
thought
between.
you was gonna say a few months. You're like a few years. You're like 6 months.
Yeah. No.
Maybe a year. Okay,
10
a year.
years. We probably had a kid already. We just friends with benefits, but we have a kid together.
And we're married.
But we just friends.
Yeah, I don't think it should last more than a year. Definitely not.
I don't think it should last more than 6 months.
Okay, you think it should just be like all right, short-lived,
Yeah.
short term.
Because I think if you reach that year mark, you're definitely gonna be catching feelings. Someone is definitely catching feelings up to a year. As a matter of fact, it need to be like 3 months. 4 months. You don't go more than that because
you're gonna fall in love with me. So we're gonna save you the heartache.
Yeah. No, you definitely. I think 3 to 4 months max for friends with benefits. If you go on more than that, things are gonna start getting fuzzy.
Somebody's gonna catch me. There's just no way. Like it's just especially if you do for a year. But it shouldn't be more than a year. I think that should be the max.
A year, girl. When you dating someone for a year, you're like ready to move in at that 8 month mark. Like, you want to move in with me? We only been together 8 months, but I feel like we're with each other all the time.
It feels like a year or two.
Just move in. Yeah, no, don't do it. Don't Ben's here. I go.
Who's Ben?
I don't know. Benjamin. It's all about the Benjamins. What are you saying? Ben's with benefits. Ben's with benefits. I'm gonna say Ben's with benefits.
Yeah. Frontifits.
Can I get Ben's with frontifits? Yeah, no, but don't do it. 3 to 4 months and then trade them in. Trade them in for someone else.
Before someone catches feelings.
Yeah, before you get to the, maybe we could be more apart.
Yeah, exactly. Before you start thinking like that.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, guys, that is it for this episode. Let us know. Do you have Ben's with front of Have you ever had one?
Let us know in the comments. Remember, Ben's with frontifits.
Yes. Ben's with frontifits, guys. How long did it last? Did it end up being more?
Yes, I want to know.
Yes, I want to know. I want to know what happened. And if it didn't, or you noticed that the other person was starting to catch feelings, like how did you just be like, no,
Cut
like
it
stop
off,
it,
yeah.
or you know, were you the one that ended up catching feelings and you got cut off? So
Yeah.
let us know.
Let us know because
We
we
nosy.
nosy.
No. And like always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, just to name a few. Sweet Cherry Podcast, Patreon,
Yes.
and Spotify subscriptions. Show us some love, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Later.